Right. I'm gonna check out my little gourd garden here. This is not keeping animals. Well, it's keeping my horses out. And they actually don't seem to be wanting to mess with it. So it looks pathetic right now, but this is the end of the season, and it's done really well. And so everything that I've heard is that you just leave these things alone, and you just let them get in here, and you just let them die on the vine, and you can leave them after the frost. It's really cool, and they're hard to see, all of the ones I have in here. I have a ton of them. And this is only like 3 plants. Yeah, here's some of the cooler ones. I watched all these videos on trying to control the way they look and how you can turn them and stuff like that. And I messed with that a little bit, and I don't think I was completely unsuccessful. But I just kind of left it alone. And I mean, look at this. This is what Mother Nature does for you. Does neat things, and I don't know. And they're all so very different. Here, look at there. There's some in there. And twisty. Some of them aren't. And that's all good. Oh yeah, look at this. I mean, this is what people try to do. This is kind of where I tried to twist one, but if that's mine, I'll be really, really surprised. So, and then there's a ton of them in there, and these will dry out supposedly, and then I'll do things with them. I don't know. This bunch, I'm not really. I mean, this was just a trial, and I think I'm going to do this pretty seriously next year, and not here at my little house, but probably down in Dallas County, and set up a little trellis system and just let them go, because everybody's really interested in these things. Even my the co-op where I bought the seeds, apparently not everybody's successful with that. There's a story about that too, if you want to stick with me, that I have been trying. Oh look, there's a little bitty one. You see that? Can you see that little one? I mean, that is a brand. I don't know if that'll make it. That has not made it to the point that, sometimes they die like that. A lot of them die. Anyway, okay, so that's a good segue into my story. I wanted, when I was a little boy, we had a place down in Dallas County, and I still have it. But we stayed down there on the weekends and had a garden and all kinds of stuff. And I really wanted to dip or gourd. And my grandparents entertained it and everything, and let us try to do it, but it didn't. They didn't produce. I think we had one, and it didn't. I don't think we knew what we were doing with that. They knew what they were doing. Then we had a fabulous garden, but my gourds were not a success, and it's always just kind of been in the back of my mind. And so I did some research on it and found out the best thing to do is just leave them alone. So the trellis stuff does really good stuff, but I'm also going to let them just go on the ground here. This, you can see a post here. I had 2 posts. I had a trellis set up with, and it's down in here somewhere, with the garden twine and all of that, and these things got so big, you can see what happened. I mean, it just pulled it all down. So you're going to have a series, need a wire or some of maybe that vinyl fencing stuff, which I'm actually going to set that up and let you see that in maybe a future video if this all keeps going. But anyway, there's my gourds.